The Whims of Wendy Weathervane. In the quirky town of Flipflopville, where the weather changed faster than a toddler's mood, lived Wendy Weathervane, a woman whose morals spun like a windmill in a tornado. Wendy was notorious for her ever-shifting beliefs, which locals tracked like a soap opera. One Monday, Wendy declared herself a vegan, preaching about animal rights while sipping oat milk lattes. By Wednesday, she was grilling burgers, claiming, "Beef is life." Her neighbors, munching on their kale salads, just sighed. "That's Wendy," they muttered, dodging her latest pamphlet on the carnivore code. Her journal was a chaotic masterpiece. Minimalism is freedom, January 3rd, followed by Antique typewriters are my soul, January 5th. She'd start a community yoga class, only to pivot to a knitting club mid-session, leaving yogis tangled in wool. When she promised to save Flipflopville's old oak tree, she showed up with a chainsaw, inspired by a Build More Picnic Tables blog she'd read at 2 a.m. Wendy's biggest flop came when she ran for mayor. Her campaign was a circus. Day 1, she vowed to ban all cars for a bicycle utopia. Day 2, she demanded a monster truck rally. Voters were dizzy. At the debate, she flip-flopped on taxes 3 times in one sentence, prompting old Mr. Jenkins to yell, "Pick a side, Wendy, or I'll vote for my cat." Her slogan, "Change is good," backfired when she lost spectacularly, earning 1 voter own, which she nearly forgot to cast after reading a voting is overrated article. Humiliated, Wendy sulked at the town diner, where Steady Eddie, the unflappable fry cook, slid her a coffee. "Wendy, you're like a kite in a hurricane," he said, flipping a burger with Zen precision. "Find your anchor, or you'll keep crashing." Eddie, who'd served the same meatloaf recipe for 30 years, quoted Aristotle, because Flipflopville was weirdly philosophical. "We are what we repeatedly do." Wendy, for once, listened. She dusted off her journal, cringing at her trail of broken promises, half-built birdhouses, abandoned book clubs, and that time she swore to learn the bagpipes. She realized her heart always lit up when helping others, like when she taught kids to read or fed stray cats. "That's my truth," she gasped, spilling coffee on her tie-dye shirt, a relic from her hippie phase, Tuesday last week. Determined, Wendy launched Wendy's Whimsy workshops, teaching whatever struck her fancy: pottery, poetry, pickle making, but with a twist. She stuck to her schedule, no more bailing for better ideas. The town, skeptical at first, warmed to her reliability. "She's still nuts," Mr. Jenkins admitted, clutching a lopsided vase. "But she shows up." One sunny day, as Wendy taught a class on juggling, a kid asked, "Why don't you change your mind anymore?" Wendy grinned, tossing a beanbag. "I still love new ideas, but I've got my own compass now, helping folks like you. That's my North Star, and it doesn't wobble." Flipflopville never stopped changing, but Wendy Weathervane, once a gust of chaos, became its steadiest breeze, proving even the windiest soul can find solid ground.